Foods are often appeared in news because some researchers find them good or bad. One of the most commonly discussed items is coffee. For those who drink a cup of coffee or 2 or 3 cups of coffee every single day, it's a bit alarming if a piece of research says coffee is not good for your health. In this video, I want to talk about whether coffee is good or bad from a Chinese medicine point of view. Hello, this is Margaret from Good Traditional Chinese Medicine Hospital. Working in the Hospital of Traditional Chinese Medicine for over a year, I have accumulated rich experience of how to keep healthy within traditional Chinese medicine and want to share it with you guys. Well, before talking about coffee, let's talk about the definition of health first. In Chinese medicine, the definition of health is a little bit different than traditional medicine. If you ask your doctor what is healthy, they will probably say something like a healthy BMI, your blood works, your lives look good. But probably 30% patients in our hospital have normal lives, they still don't feel well. And in fact, they are not well. They are sick from a Chinese medicine point of view. Well, I think Chinese medicine is a bit more of a nuanced description, and I want to quote a chapter from an ancient Chinese medical book, huangdineijing. The very first chapter talks about longevity and health. Some of these terms are very difficult to understand, but I want to explain it for you. The first chapter says people in ancient times who followed the Dao, a religion in China, live a long life. Those people pay more attention to quiet peacefulness, absolute emptiness, that the true qi follows these states. When essence and spirit are guarded internally, where could the disease come from? Therefore, the mind is relaxed and one has few desires. The heart is at peace and one is not in fear. The physical appearance is tough, but it's not tired. There are more chapters in this book that talk about the free flow of qi. I like to use the word circulation, function in these organs as a definition of health. So let's talk about the idea, the qi dynamic of coffee, because everything we put into our body has an effect on what's called the qi dynamic in Chinese medicine. The qi dynamic may be on a very material level as a synonym for physiology. Healthy functioning qi dynamic is healthy physiology, while the opposite is the pathology. The qi dynamic or healthy physiological flow is, for example, when eating food, you digest the food without much discomfort, and then you pass it in the movement, also without much discomfort. Obviously, there are many places that can go wrong because I've seen so many patients for GI problems in our hospital, and I've struggled with them long life myself. But let's give an example. A study may say that there's a direct correlation between how much coffee you drink and your longevity. That is good for circulation or that it has an antioxidant. But let's say you as an individual, you drink coffee and you get a lot of indigestion, or you get full on acid reflux, or you get heart palpitation, or insomnia, or light sleep, or anxiety. Do you trust the study that says drinking more coffee is better for you? Or do you trust your own body which says coffee sure as hell is not a healthy food for me? This is definitely increasing pathology because I don't have coffee, I don't have acid reflux. When I do have it, I get a lot of indigestion and acid reflux. So, what do you trust? In my opinion, if you are having gastrointestinal upset, if you are having nervous system issues, palpitations, anxiety, insomnia from coffee, coffee is not a healthy food for you, regardless of 50,000 samples for this study on coffee. If coffee is causing that much upset to your physiology, in Chinese medicine, the qi dynamic is not something that's going to help you live a long, healthy life clearly. But I'm often surprised by the fact that sometimes people prefer the study than their own body. They will say the study says this, my doctor says this, even when they are full of pathology and illness. So from a physiological perspective and a pathological perspective, is coffee good for you or bad for you? If you are more of a sensitive type that coffee gives you indigestion, it gives you reflux, you probably shouldn't drink it or should be careful of the dosage. As for me, I can only have coffee every couple days or a couple times a week. Maybe you are someone who tolerates coffee really well, and you sleep well and you have good energy. If that's the case, maybe coffee is good for you. Maybe you are someone that gets constipated easily, even though you eat a decent diet. Maybe you eat a crap diet, but coffee helps you stay regular with no other illnesses. Then coffee is a very therapeutic agent for you. Because having a healthy moment is better than lasting 1 day or 2 or 3. And if the coffee has other medicine effects on your body, it is a good thing for you. Maybe it is a medicine. So think about, is this more medicine or more poison on you based on your own condition? We need to trust ourselves instead of just a piece of study, research, or any other things. So keep in mind common sense. The answer for is coffee good or bad for you, it depends. And bad for who? Who is drinking coffee? It's not about substance coffee necessarily. It's not street poison. It's not arsenic. It's not mercury. It's a food substance, but can be quite strong, and it can have side effects. So who is it for? Is it more poison, more medicine? I think that's really something we need to think about. That's all for this video. Thanks for your time. Like and follow us for better protecting you and your family's health. And there are links of our past videos for your watching.